Hi guys, how are you?
What's up,
Hi,
everybody? How y'all doing?
everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Now, you guys know me and Perry. We usually don't work on Saturdays unless it's something good. I got my buddy Opinion here. So, you know, we're talking about Carlee Russell.
Yep.
So, today we're going to talk about Carlee Russell and this Jamie Foxx debacle. It is a debacle. But before I get started with all of that, someone just sent me some information saying that Tasha K withdrew her bankruptcy. So I don't know. I didn't have a chance to check that out. Opinion, you heard she withdrew it too?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, now we can't verify it. We just saying that's the word.
So we can't verify it. I haven't verified it now. I just heard it right when I was coming in. Someone's trying to send me information. But if she did, that's a smart move, Tasha K.
Oh yeah, I would.
I would have. Okay, yeah. I would have. Now, as you can see, I have Perrier bottles everywhere. That means I've been working on this story a long time with Jamie Foxx. But first, let's just get the Carlee story out the way. That way, more people will be in the room when I start talking about Jamie Foxx, because this story is just absolutely unbelievable.
Okay.
It really is. Like, Jamie Foxx, what are you doing? All right. So let's start with the Carlee story. Hold on. Okay, so Perry and Opinion have been really following the Carlee case. So everybody has different information coming in. Let's start with Perry's information first. So Perry has found out that Carlee Russell is in Atlanta right now celebrating her birthday, which is today. Perry, make this make sense to me.
The only thing I can say is happy birthday, Carlee. Happy birthday. I mean, look, I don't know. Maybe it's to celebrate her last free hours of freedom. I have no idea. Or just that immature. Because if you're going to follow the rest of it, then she's pretty much not worried about this whole situation.
Well, according to this article here, Carlee's saying that her friends have been reporting to the media that she's going to Atlanta. She's in Atlanta celebrating her birthday, and she's telling them, don't worry about anything. How did she say it, Perry?
Well, yeah, basically one of her friends said they want to stay anonymous, that she's telling them, oh, it's, when they asked her about the case and stuff and why she's doing it, oh, that's nothing to worry about. As if she has no problems whatsoever. But at this point, stop talking to me, because I got to put my mini skirt on and go out here and shake my ass in Atlanta.
Now, Opinion, you said that the cops are following her, and why would she go out? I think that they're following her. They're keeping their eye on her because they need to know where she is at all times. I believe that she went to Atlanta. You don't believe it, right, Opinion?
No, I don't believe it, because of the simple fact that usually when you have a case like this, they usually tell you not to leave the state. And with them having an unmarked car on her, on the street, because the neighbors been complaining about all the traffic, so I don't think she would have left. It wouldn't have been no way for her to sneak out.
Baby girl says, you always bring us great content. Love you, Sharrell, and have a great weekend. So sweet. Thank you. I have a tendency to believe both of y'all because
yeah, go ahead.
She's ditzy. I really do think she's under the influence. I think she's a drug user. I think when she's high, she thinks things make sense. But I also believe you too, Opinion. I think that she is definitely under surveillance.
Right. Now, I agree with all that, that she could be under surveillance and all that.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people in this state is really upset about it because, like, I guess you think about it. This is a Republican-led state. These people don't like to be misled like this. And they really hate to look like they a fool. You know what I'm saying? So all the negative publicity that has come to this state because of this is making everybody look ridiculous. And I get what everybody else is saying is that the other people have lied about, stuff like this. But it's when you do it to people that have money, you know what I'm saying, or wealthier part of it, that want to keep theirs elegant, want to keep their neighborhood with glowing reviews and stuff. And then when we get people like this, where everything is being affected now, you know what I'm saying? All the businesses around there being tagged, anybody that has talked about it that's from there, their business is going down because people are saying, oh, you associated with, and we shouldn't be doing that. But I'm just saying there's some people out here that's crazy and that's doing stuff like that. It's really crazy.
Also, too, Alabama has a reputation for being a racist state, but she lives in a white neighborhood, and you said that her white neighbors gave her family money, right?
Yes, they gave her money. They also was providing food every day.
I can't believe it.
She lived in a nice neighborhood. I was checking that out. It's one guy that do investigations. He was just cruising through their neighborhoods and stuff. It's like $700,000 houses. Golf carts, all this stuff. Like like when Opinion said that she has money, is a Range Rover sitting in their driveway. Nice cars. Her car was parked around the back, the Benz. But with Opinion saying about the thing, yeah, they can have surveillance out, still doing investigations, but I don't really think that they have charges on her at this point to keep her from going. I mean, because it's not like, just my thing. I feel like she is in Atlanta, but they are watching her. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
Well, look, I know Alabama has a reputation of being very racist and all of this stuff, but we have to give credit where credit's due. Her neighbors gave her money, her family money, gave her family food. They were really worried. And also, we got to give credit to the police department, the Hoover Police Department. They're doing an excellent job. Excellent job. Now, Opinion, you sent me this news clipping. What are we about to watch?
Okay, which one you finna play? You finna play the video?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Anaya Blanchard's dad. Anaya Blanchard went missing in 2019, and she was from another neighborhood, Homewood, in Alabama, which is nearly connected. And that's an upcoming, more of a white area, but it is a little more mixed than Hoover is. But their child went missing and was missing for over a month before they found her body. And he said this opened up his wounds because, her mother was the one that got her foundation, Anaya's Heart, to go searching for her, and she stayed on the case. And even Anaya's mom has not been able to get in touch with them now that Carlee's back home. And she said, she's not holding anything against them, but the dad is. He said she opened the wounds for nothing. They went through hell for one day while he went through hell for several weeks.
That's another thing. You are affecting true victims, Carlee, with your nonsense.
Yeah.
Your nonsense. Let's take a look at this tape. It just breaks my heart. Let's take a look.
1 week since Carlee Russell returned to her Hoover home, sending a wave of relief rippling across the country.
Yeah, hundreds of people formed search parties to find her after the 25-year-old vanished from the side of 459. Carlee told police that she was stopping for a child walking along the interstate.
The latest revelations in this case have caused quite a stir of emotion throughout the country, especially for those directly involved in the search for Carlee.
Our WVTM 13's Lisa Crane is live at Hoover's Public Safety Center. Lisa, you spoke to someone today who was a big part in that search.
Yeah, Angela Harris is the mother of Anaya Blanchard, the 19-year-old who was abducted and murdered in 2019. Since her daughter's death, she started a nonprofit called Anaya's Heart, and one part of that nonprofit is organizing volunteers to search when there is a missing person, and they stepped in very quickly in the Russell case over the weekend. Now, we talked to her today, and she told me even knowing what we know now in this case, she wouldn't have done anything differently. She and her team of searchers had boots on the ground looking for Carlee Russell hours after she disappeared. Their goal was to get Carlee back safely, and that happened, she says. She understands the emotions many people have, though, right now, but she is happy with the end result.
I understand why everyone's angry, and I get that. But my heart is being led in a different direction to know that there's something more going on that needs to be handled with care and delicately. And I think that I've been put in that place too as well. So I'm being still right now till I'm shown what it is I need to do further to help Carlee and her family.
Angela says she has continued to text Carlee's parents since the press conference a couple of days ago, reached out to them to let them know she is there if they need her.
That just pisses me off.
Yeah. And really,
it makes me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
You are wasting people's times. You're playing with people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, if we believe the rumors, your ass is down in Atlanta.
Right outside Magic City.
I can't believe that woman's heart didn't turn cold when she found out that Carlee is behind all of this. Allegedly. We don't have any proof yet that she's behind this. And there are really people out there that are losing their damn children that really need real research teams. And your immature, spoiled ass is playing the system because you're cuckoo high, if you ask me. I'm so done with Carlee. Anyway, her job reportedly fired her today. Give us some details why they fired her, opinion. This is crazy.
Well, their business have been getting tagged on Facebook and Instagram with bad reviews. Since then, they've gotten negative things. Also, they were busy the weekend that Carlee went missing. So in their spare time, they were still passing out flyers. So in between them being busy, they was also passing out flyers and looking for her.
Wow.
The employees are now, are really upset because, they had to pick up the slack and everybody had to join in. And it was like, if we had known that this was nothing, we could have spent our time better than we did, but everybody chipped in, tried to come in extra times, extra shifts, just to get the word out that we was looking for her.
I can't. I mean, I understand why Anaya's father's pissed. I would be pissed too. This girl needs jail time, and I don't care what anybody says about over punishing. She is a kind of person that she doesn't feel anything until it happens to her. She reopened those people's wounds. Unacceptable behavior.
No, I agree.
Jesus. Well, anyway, my heart goes out to, is it Anaya? Is that how you pronounce her? Or I always say Naya, but it's Anaya's parents.
Yes, Anaya.
And I'm glad you got fired, Carlee, and I can't wait until the day you get arrested. You need to be in jail. And I do understand that some people get over punished in Alabama and some people get off, but I'm not judging about those cases. I'm judging this case right here by itself.
And basically what you're saying also is everybody who does it, regardless of color, need to be arrested. That's
They
it.
do.
So, but I got a feeling though, I'm gonna just throw this out there. I think by Wednesday of next week, there's gonna be some charges.
It needs to be charges right away. Edwina says,
well, I got mine set for Tuesday because I think they're supposed to be coming out Wednesday with a press conference.
Okay.
So they're scheduling another press conference on Wednesday?
Well, that's what they said so far. That's what they're telling the news outlets, that they'll tell us something else by Wednesday.
I tell you what, this police department is doing a really good job in my eyes. If it takes them longer, I'm willing to wait. I think they want to dot their I's and cross their T's. They're doing a fabulous job. They got it. And if she is in Atlanta, they know it. And if she is in Atlanta, she makes me want to throw up. Oh my gosh.
And I don't really think that, at this point, I go back and forth, but I don't really think it's a mental illness. I think it's spoiledness,
It's spoiledness. It's not mental illness.
That's what it is, because she's not in Atlanta in a mental institution.
Sharrell, I just sent you the data to your email.
The dad?
Yeah, the dad's talking on your email.
I can't play. I have to download it before. Oh man, what did he say? Is he gonna break my heart? I'm sure he is. I can't play it. I have to get it before because it's a downloading process. Let me see if I can try to do it. Hold Hold on, you guys. Let's hear the dad who has not forgiven her, and I don't blame him. Hopefully, this will show. Hold on. Let's see. Hopefully, let's see if I can do it this way. Mm-mm-mm.
Wow, it's been a wild week, though. Yeah.
It's been a terrible week. I mean, wait till I get to this Jamie Foxx story.
Okay.
Insane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. And then the timing that he put it up, it was like really late last night. And I was like,
Okay.
you don't really want to text people this late. But then I was like, no, I got to.
Let's see if I can find this.
No, I was in the same spot, opinion. I was getting it, but my wife wasn't feeling well, so she was asleep. I wasn't gonna wake her up for that. Then it's real late, you know. It's like, well, we'll deal with
Yeah,
it.
well, I figured I'd send it to Sharrell and she'll get it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't download it, but I will play it. I don't know how I'm gonna play it.
To 4:59. Not heard from until she returned home late on Saturday
I'm playing
night.
it for
And on
you.
Wednesday,
Okay.
police updated their investigation, including the search history the Secret Service found on her phone, including questions about Amber Alerts and buses. WVTM 13's Lisa Crane spoke to Anaya's father today. She joins us live this evening in Hoover. Lisa, I can imagine this really brought up some difficult memories for him.
Yeah, absolutely, Brittany. Elijah Blanchard says when he first heard Carlee Russell was missing, his heart went out to the family because he says unless you've been there as he has, you have no idea just how frightening that is. But he says by the next day, he felt troubled with the situation because it just didn't feel right. Now, with everything that's come out, he says his feelings are best described as hurt. It's been 4 years since Elijah Blanchard's daughter, Anaya, disappeared and was later found murdered. He says the wound is still fresh, and Carlee Russell's case has caused more pain.
It does open up wounds because our daughter was taken, and as a father, you know, your daughter's your pride and joy. I mean, really, especially your baby girl, and it touched home a lot. And you know, to kind of find out later that Carlee returns home with really no justification of what happened, and it bothers me because it was a post that was made that said she fought for her life, and Anaya did fight for her life, and for someone to use that phrase, it brings up terrifying and horrifying feelings within me.
In your mind, is there any possibility that she was abducted in your mind right now?
No.
He was being honest.
I'm just being honest. And I don't think so. I don't really. No, I don't. No, I don't think she was abducted. I think she was going through some personal stuff, and I think that she wanted some attention, and she got it.
Blanchard says he's hopeful Carlee will come forward with all the facts and apologize to the public.
There needs to be some type of reprimand behind her actions, and I'm speaking boldly about that because I've been through something. And then, like I said, what my family has gone through, it wasn't 3 days we didn't sleep. It was several weeks that we didn't sleep, not knowing where our child was, not knowing, didn't have a clue where she was. We found a card, but she was still missing. We found a suspect, but she was still missing. And then all of a sudden we find her remains that had been laying in the woods, threw in the trash she was throwing in the trash like garbage.
Wow.
Thank you. Listen.
Yeah, she needs
Carlee Russell and her family, they're disgusting. The parents, something's not right with that damn story. You've wasted taxpayers' dollars, people's time. I'm pissed.
Dang.
That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
So I hope you have a nice time tonight if you're down in Atlanta, Carlee, because you're going to be behind bars for a long time. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Perry. What were you saying?
No, I mean, that shit, it brings it back to the forefront, right? Like just how personal it is to people. You know what I'm saying? Like to Cardi, it ain't shit. She told the friends, oh, no, it's nothing to worry about. When you get all these people involved looking for you, people reaching out that never had to. Like, no, I didn't reach out. I didn't go looking for her. But I felt sorrow for the story when I first heard it. For you to bring your ass back with no excuses and you doubling down, it's damn ridiculous.
It's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Let's move on because I'm about to lose my mind. Okay, so now let's talk about the Jamie Foxx case. Okay, I don't even know how to tell this story. Last night, in the middle of the night, Jamie Foxx. So there's been spotting of Jamie Foxx all week. We've been told that he had a illness, a mysterious illness that's affected him. And I would say probably the last 2-3 months has been a while. We don't know what the illness is. People said that they spotted him playing top golf and all of this cockamamie stuff. And then all of a sudden, let me see if I can put this up. In the middle of the night last night, literally the middle of the night, he doesn't go to Good Morning America because this is Jamie Foxx. Whenever I decide to return, I can go to any media outlet that I want. You could have even went to TMZ, anything. He decides to go to his social media with this cockamamie story. Now, let me tell you something. You guys, the other couple days ago, somebody said I was bleaching my skin. And I said, I don't bleach my skin. I was using a foundation that was 2 shades lighter than my actual skin color because it was given to me. I know, so I feel like I'm the same complexion as Jamie Foxx. And I know when someone has used lighter makeup, and I feel like he had it on his face. Now, you guys look at this to look sick. This is my opinion because I have used that lighter shade before. Let's play what he put out in the middle of the night. He doesn't go to any reputable outlet. You can go anywhere you want. You can call Oprah Winfrey. She loves Jamie Foxx. Say, I need a special on air so I can talk to my fans. So he puts this cockamamie excuse up in the middle of the night.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. They said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back. And my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work. And I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You could do take 2, but I'm not gonna do a take 2. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, you know, some people was talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding you. Not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back in love.
Now, on your way back from what? From what, Jamie? Where you been? What illness are you talking about? Don't try the lighter foundation trick, because I've done that before. Me and Jamie Foxx are the exact same skin tone. If I put on a foundation 2 shades lighter, I have this ashy look that he has right here. Okay? I'm not buying it. But let's talk about the whole Pras and Jamie Foxx situation, okay? So according to Jamie Foxx, he's been ill. We don't know what he's ill about. He's been gone. He didn't even talk about the cloning. He tried to make a joke out of it. Let me start talking about these rumors going around town. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where's that picture of that guy at? Let's get into it. Okay, so now there's a guy. Hold on, let me put his picture on the screen because you know I love my pictures. There's a Malaysian man. His name is Lo Tae Jo. Okay, Lo is his name. According to the rumors, he has been funneling money through a Malaysian fund called 1MDB. He is taking this money and using it to funnel in the United States. He's been using this money and he's been working for the Chinese as a spy. According to the paperwork, I can't even say rumors. He's been reaching out to A1 celebrities such as Leonardo DiCaprio. And I would say in our culture, this is the elite of our society when it comes to acting. He would give them money, okay, and ask them to donate it to the Obama campaign, to the Trump campaign. Essentially, he's a spy. He's a spy for China, okay? And he was set to testify in the Pras trial. Let me pull up this picture because I have to have pictures. That's what I do. We all know Pras from the Fugees. Well, unless I think that's a universal group. In the 90s, they dominated. It was a group with Lauryn Hill, who was my fave, Wyclef Jean, who I love, and Pras. They all made up the group Fugees, okay? But let's be real here, okay? Since the new millennium, all 3 have been reported to have money problems. Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean allegedly stole money from relief victims. I believe it was for an earthquake from his own country of Haiti. And then we got Pras. They all are broke. They all need ways to make up money. So according to the documents, I can't even say a rumor, Pras was approached by Lo and asked to bring people on board to get them celebrities to donate money to the Obama campaign, the Trump campaign. They also tried to get him to get next to important political figures. They were trying to get information, get close to the United States. Sometimes they wanted to affect the outcome of the election. They want to affect some bills that we were going through. Essentially, Lo was a spy. Then he gets this dummy that goes by the nickname Pras, who has the name. The Fugees can get in anywhere they want to get in. even though they're all broke, but not the money. He's in need of money. So he teams up with Lowe and they start funneling money through the United States. Now, if you come to me and I am a high profile person and I say, here, I want you to donate this money to the Obama campaign because I don't want them to know where the money's coming from, I would say I'm not doing it. You want them to have this money? You figure out a way. I'm not involving myself, but according to the paperwork, he got 20 people to do it. One of the people were Jamie Foxx. Now, so Praz gets caught. They start looking for Lowe. Lowe's on the run. They find Praz. He goes to court. In the court, it was supposed to be Leonardo DiCaprio that testifies and then Jamie Foxx that testifies. Now, according to the rumors, Jamie Foxx did a lot with Lowe. According to the rumors, Jamie Foxx, if they start digging in his background, they're going to find out that he's been doing a lot with this illegal money. Taking it. Hold on. CNBC's America Greed did an episode on this. You're not lying, Sharrell. He also funded movies. Him being a spy, I haven't heard of that. I'm labeling him a spy. Labeling him a spy because you are dealing in American politics. You're trying to affect the outcome of elections. You're trying to have certain bills passed. But anyway, let me keep going. Hold on, guys. Let me keep going. So Praz gets in trouble. Has to go to court. Okay. Jamie Foxx has to testify. The rumors are he don't want to testify. Couple days later, he has a mysterious illness that keeps him from testifying. Now that the trial is over, Praz gets found guilty, and they said he's looking at years in prison. Then all of a sudden, Jamie Foxx reappears the same day as the premiere of this movie. Now, I start researching this and find out that this story's been going around for at least 2 months. Let's listen to what Jason Lee has to say about this story. Who, by the way, he made this video 2 months ago. 2 months. And he also predicted that Jamie Foxx is going to mysteriously reappear back into society.
He's in the news. As you know, we talked about Jamie here recently where his daughter went live and said that he was in the hospital having had a minor complication or medical complication. There were lots of rumors that surfaced. I'm just going to summarize this as we speed through because there's so much text here. Shout out to Ariella and her investigative noting. But either way, he was in the hospital. They said that he had a stroke. That was the word allegedly. I'm going to say, where's that? Boom.
Allegedly.
On the streets. Then they said that it took a turn for the worse.
Allegedly.
And people said that the family was preparing for his funeral. Had me in my feelings where I got to making phone calls. Now, everybody know at Hollywood Unlocked, I know everybody. And I know how to unlock Hollywood in a way that others cannot. I was going to say something else more inappropriate, but I'm trying to be a better person. So I started calling around saying, what's going on? I called a very close friend of Jamie's, and they said when the whole rumor came out that he was dying and he was going to die and they were burying him, they were like, nope, Jamie's fine. He's good. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Nope. No. I mean, they cut me off in the middle of my emotional plea to understand if Mr. Foxx was going to be in a box. Okay. So then I said, okay, well, hold on. Jamie's okay. Then the next day, I text somebody else. Somebody else called me who's really big in the industry. They said, Jamie's dying. No, listen, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh because he's not dying.
I'm not laughing.
There's some. I smell some stuff going on, and I'm just gonna say what I think based on what I know. Now, people can say I'm gonna say allegedly a lot here because I know people are gonna want to sue after this. I know people are gonna be upset. People, whatever. But I know I'm probably not gonna be invited to no more Jamie Foxx parties. But neither was Claudia Jordan after she said he was sleeping with Tom Cruise's wife. So let me go ahead and just go on and break this down. Now, what I heard is crazy. And I'm going to tell you what I heard, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I'm going to give you some context, okay? Give you some context. So when I started digging around, asking what was happening, making phone calls, and I said, I can't believe that Jamie Foxx is going to die. And the person said to me, Child, he ain't gonna die. He was just at court. I said at court? Apparently, from what I heard from a source, was that the week right before this stroke happened, Jamie was in court, in a federal court, sequestered with Leonardo DiCaprio and a list of other people because he was involved with a person, Praz from the Fugees, who was involved with that big scam. Now that scam involved Leonardo DiCaprio allegedly, Praz, and Kimora Simmons' husband, Tim Leissner. Now, Tim Leissner was the banker who was the person that put this whole $100 million deal together, whatever, to scam hundreds of millions of dollars, whatever. Praz was found guilty last month of his role in a huge political conspiracy. Now, in 2019, he was first accused of defrauding the U.S. of over $21 million, acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. Hey, well, listen, so Praz went from acting like a rapper to acting like a government official, and so he was involved with all types of shit. Witness tampering. Prosecutors said that he allegedly received between $8 to $40 million for helping a Malaysian financier named Joe Low. Now, Joe went real low. I'm gonna tell you how low Joe went. Don't ask how low can you go. I'm gonna tell you how low Joe went. Joe was accused of embezzling $4.5 billion from a government fund in his own country called 1MDB.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jamie Foxx hasn't told us anything. He's just out ill.
Right.
One day. Next day he's playing pickleball.
Right.
One day, another day he's on a yacht. Now, I worked for a retirement company early on in my life. I was in my late teens, early 20s, and where I dealt with stroke patients and Alzheimer's patients. Jamie Foxx does not look like he had a stroke, even though he's trying to look ill by wearing foundation 2 shades lighter. We're like the same color.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tendency to believe the rumors because Jamie Foxx has handled this so-called stroke, and he's never said a stroke. He hasn't said anything. That's been the rumors that was going around that, hey, he could have put out. But it makes more sense to me that he gets ill, but doesn't address the public. Weird sightings here and there. There's pictures going around with you and Jason Lee said Lojo. No, it's Joe. It's Lojo. That's his name. Yeah, Lojo. That you know this guy. Leonardo DiCaprio knows him. Supposedly donated money through his name. He also, what is the name of that? Was a producer of one of Leonardo DiCaprio's movies. Oh gosh, let me go back to the article. Wolf something. So Leonardo DiCaprio and Jamie Foxx cannot not say that they know this guy. We all know that allegedly Kimora Lee's husband, who she's still married to, got found guilty in this same scam. And they named the fund that they stole all this money from is called 1MDB. It makes more sense to me that if Jamie Foxx has something to do with this, I don't want to testify. I don't want my name anywhere near his.
Right.
Even though there's a picture, because I might go down like Praz did from the Fugees. Now, we all know that Jamie Foxx also has a reputation of being a partier. Even though he is a Academy Award winner, we heard the rumors that Oprah Winfrey, Sidney Poitier, and what's his name? Denzel Washington had to sit Jamie Foxx down and said, as a nominee, you have to carry yourself this way. It's a prestigious place to be nominated. He would go on, not even to be nominated, but to win the Oscar. They told him about cutting up, acting a fool, and acting like you somewhere fresh out of Terrell, Texas. You have to act as if you are a member of the Oscar Club. So he has a tendency to clean up nicely, but Jamie's a party boy. We heard about the naked basketball parties. We heard about all the parties. Were you thinking just like Praz thought that this is free money and, I'm just looking at the money? It would make no sense for Jamie Foxx to be associated with these two, but all the evidence is there that he did. So Lo is on the run. Let me play this really quick. According to the rumors, China is hiding him, okay? Because he's going to get in big trouble along with Praz, along with Kimora Lee's husband, who turned state's evidence, which means Kimora's husband ratted him out. Oh, we can't hear. I have that problem sometimes. Anyway, they're reporting that he's on the run and no one can find him, but the Chinese are hiding him. Perry, this is a wild ass story.
Right.
Very wild. What do you make of it? And plus, Jason Lee reported this 2 months ago.
Well, look, let me say this
not
first.
new.
You know, I mean, because this story has been a hot topic ever since. A sighting, not a sighting, right? Everybody should just be glad he's alive. Everybody's glad that he's alive.
Mhm.
But for the people, oh, prayers up. Why are you hating on a man? He's living. Yeah, he's living. But is he living a lie? Right?
Mhm.
Like, he haven't came out once to say what his illness was.
Mhm.
Now, yeah, I get it, people. He's a private person. He wasn't so private when his ass was on that yacht, allegedly. He wasn't so private when he's playing putt-putt at golf.
Excuse me.
Allegedly,
Yep,
right?
yep, he did that. Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of things that really don't add up. But if you want to just stay in church and just go with, oh, you know, all this stuff, use some kind of common sense somewhere. He haven't come out with anything. What we saying now, you just open your eyes up to a different thing. Was he just trying to avoid testifying? A ill man can't testify.
Mhm.
Now, as far as the movie he was in, he probably was at the point where most of his important roles was already filled. So the stunt double or whoever, they can make it through it. So he bowed out, but felt like he owed the movie, his movie, because he still wanted to be successful a little bit more. You avoid trial, then you come back. Now let me help promote they clone Tyrone, right?
Mhm.
Now you ain't thank none of your damn fans, even the ones that prayed for you. That's just all up your ass right now. You know, he's alive and all that stuff. You wait until after the movie play
Mhm.
before you
Mhm.
show up.
Mhm.
Like, do what you do, and that's fine. But it don't mean everybody is that gullible to just believe whatever you say, because
Mhm.
you ain't promoted no foundation that helped cover your illness that you had. Most people with money might do that. You
Mhm.
thank the doctors, you thank your daughter and your sister for saving your life. You know, all that's nice. But at the end of the day, was you pulling a Carlee Russell at any point in this whole thing? Like, I don't really know. I'm just speculating, but it leads to, for me to believe that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense for you to avoid public attention by being at that trial. And instead of being ridiculed, like, why are you with these people? Why are you mixed with this type of group of people? You get sympathy for your fake illness.
Now, I love Jamie Foxx, so don't misinterpret it. I want it to be true that he has an illness, but Jamie needs to answer questions about this what's it called, MDB file, and you hanging around low,
Well,
Joe.
yeah, just a couple things. And
And
even
what and you know, what illness did you have? What kept you from testifying? We need you to answer them questions. Opinion, what's your thought on all this? You're just hearing this for the first time. What are your thoughts?
Let me tell you, I was shocked at first, and then for him to say he had tubes hanging out of him everywhere, it's like, so what was the problem? Like, I was waiting, he don't owe us nothing, but if you thanking everybody for, sticking by you and praying for you, you would think you would go into details and at least tell us a little more. I mean, you told us you had tubes hanging out of you. So what was the problem? Are you okay now? Is this going to be something that you might have to look out for? Like, he didn't tell no details, he just played around in the video. And it's almost like, bro, you've been gone for like 2 months. We've been all praying for you.
Yeah.
And then when these Titans came out, all of a sudden you was cloned and stuff. You was saving people from, their purses being snatched and stuff. He done turned into Batman. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna tell us nothing else? Like, I was just shocked.
Jamie, I'm gonna need you to answer some questions. Okay. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio, you did testify, but I'm gonna need you to answer some questions too. So I think that they're gonna go question Jamie Foxx. But right now, they're probably looking for Low and getting all the pieces together. And Praz, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Now you're going to be in jail for the rest of your life. Praz, what are you doing? It makes no sense. You got Wyclef stealing from, what is it? It was like a hurricane. I'm going to look into Wyclef too. But anyway, he's been alleged for smuggling money from people that really needed it. I think it's hurricane victims. Lauryn Hill came out and said she's broke. Of course, that money doesn't last forever. But this, Praz, you gotta. I mean, man, you already messed up. You wasted your life. It makes no sense. But anyway, you guys, those are the stories that are going on today. And ironically, the stories are kind of similar. You can't trust anything in the Carlee Russell case. Nothing that comes out of her mouth. And I still like you, Jamie, but I need you to answer some questions. You can't just pop up in the middle of the night, go to your social media. You don't even go to an outlet that can ask you questions about Jolo in this one MDB scandal. I need you to answer some questions about the scandal.
Yeah, and like another thing, and then like I get it, you showed up. You didn't have to show your face, and I get it. What he said, that you don't want to see people see you in a certain state. You didn't have to. You could have went to Instagram and just typed a thank you, thanks for your support. You know, in those days when you was feeling a whole lot better, but wasn't, healed yet, you could have did that, Jamie. I'm just saying, and you know this, but I just feel like from the video he made last night, yeah, and people say, well, he's not clone. Yeah, that was Jamie, but he looked a whole lot thinner than the guy that was at Top Golf. Unless you was on Ozempic, go back and look at those pictures of Top Golf. That guy was a whole lot thicker.
And thinner than the one that was on the yacht.
And then I think the guy that was in the car that saved the purse, that found the purse, he was bald headed. And I know, I'm a brother, your hair grow. But now he got his hair back. I don't know. It's just one of the things that still don't add up for me.
We need to answer. We need you to answer these questions. And so let's just fan out and find out what I'm going to keep investigating. Jamie Foxx, we need you to answer some questions. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm not going to take any questions today. Let me know your comments in the comment section. We got 2 alleged scammers on the loose. Let me know what you think about Carlee allegedly down in Atlanta celebrating her birthday while Anaya's parents are brokenhearted because she opened some old wounds. And then Jamie Foxx, nah, bruh, you can't just show up in the middle of the night on Instagram and expect me just to forget everything. All right, you guys, please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Sorry, I'm not taking questions today.
Well, let me give a shout out to Jason Lee for that coverage 2 months ago.
Shout out to Jason Lee. Jason Lee, you did the Kardashian that you broke news first about Chloe's man and Jordan Woods, that TMZ stole this story from you, and you were the first to crack this story. All right, you guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.